All right, so Rhinoshield SolidSuit. Let's go ahead and talk about this for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I've had these cases for a good little minute and I forgot about them. I'm not even going to lie. They were tucked down underneath some other cases and I was like, wait a minute. I started seeing some pictures float around, shots of my guy Hooterville, and I was like, I need to go ahead and talk about this case, man, because this once was my favorite case for the iPhone series. They made some changes and let's just go ahead and talk about it. Now, I got a few colors that we have right here. Let's flip them over to see what they are. We got carbon, we have black, we have cobalt blue, and we have a neon orange. Now, let me look at my notes real quick because I think they make up to 16 colors of the SolidSuit. All right, so they have a tons of different colors. Of course, you can hit the link down below and check one out, and you will find one to match your phone perfectly. All right, but let's go with the cobalt blue. All right, and then we'll show you the other colors at the end so you can see the colors that we offer. But once again, I don't have all 16 colors, but I can show you what I got. So let's go ahead and look at the packaging. Of course, this is a different Rhinoshield packaging, very eco-friendly, very recyclable. Okay, I want to be a pizza box type of things, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. This doesn't really say much unless you know what the weight is. So we may not have to weigh it, but it says it's 41.8 grams. So let's go ahead and check it out. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, one thing that's a little bit different that you will see when you unbox yours is you will get your buttons. Now, think about the Rhinoshield buttons. They have always been some of the best buttons on a smartphone case, super tactile. They've been doing it right for a very long time. So when you get your actual SolidSuit, you'll see a little pack of buttons, but I actually installed the buttons already so I don't have to waste time and do all of those different type things. So this is going to be the cobalt blue. Let's go ahead and get into it and let's see what it has going on. So the Rhinoshield, like I stated to you before, this case has went through some drastic changes. They were one of the first, there was one of the cases that just wasn't on board with MagSafe, and they finally got MagSafe, but then when they got MagSafe, they switched the whole design of the case up. So this is the design that they have going on right now. So it's a little bit of flexible type material. Don't get that don't get that misrepresented, misconstrued, however the words you want to call it, for being flimsy, because it's not. It actually fits very damn tight on the iPhone. Probably one of the tightest fits, all right? But when you go on the inside, you're going to get their shock absorption material on the inside, and you're also going to get that MagSafe, which is one of the strongest magnets on a case right now, period. We'll go ahead and talk about that in a minute. Outside of that, the case is very plain Jane. You get a little bit of Rhinoshield right here on the side, and these buttons, just like I stated, you can pop these buttons out and you can order any color buttons that you want for your phone. They have up to 27 button colors. So we talking about crazy MagSafe strength, super tight fit, and the customization is out of this world. That's what I love to see. So it says it weighs 41.8 grams. Let's go ahead and bring the scale over here. Let's see if they accurate. Let's see what they got going on. So it says 41 grams. Now, I'm not sure about that 0.8, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and grab the natural titanium. Let's slap it on, and this bad boy fits very tight. So let's see what it is with the actual phone and the SolidSuit on. We are looking at 277 grams. Now, I know one video before, somebody was like, wait a minute, T, your iPhone weighs something different. I have a tempered glass screen protector, so that's going to account for a little bit of a weight difference. I don't just have a naked iPhone. You got to account for that weight when it comes to the actual screen protector. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here it is, man. Going to be a very clean, very minimalist. I don't want to say boring, but I feel like the case just needs something. But it's going to be a very clean look, all right? Just nothing really going on with it. They did all of the things pretty much right. Your cutouts aren't accurate on the bottom, but we will talk about that here in a minute. So this is the cobalt blue on that natural titanium. Let's go ahead and step around it. So on that top side is going to be completely closed. On that right side, as you can see, you're going to get that power button. Very nice and tactile power button. There I go, ready to call SOS. Once again, I need to take that mess off because I'm always getting ready to call them. You're going to get your Rhinoshield branding right here on the side, flipping it over on the bottom of, once again, they don't have accurate speaker cutouts. Every case at this point should have two things. Real talk, three things. Action button, accurate speaker cutouts, and MagSafe. I don't know what you're doing if you don't have all those three, man. It's time to go ahead and get with it. On this side here, you're going to get probably a little lanyard loop right here. I know some people really don't care about that because you can get dust and debris in it, but it's not too bad. So you're going to get that right there. Volume up and down. Nice and tactile. action button, very nice and tactile. Well, that works just fine. Flipping it over on the back. Now, can you replace the camera ring? Let's see that real quick because I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, so the camera rings now are, no, you can pop them out. So you can pop the camera ring out and you can replace the camera ring as well. So not only can you replace the actual button color, you can pop this out and replace the camera ring as well to really give you a custom look. Maybe match that NFL team or something like that, man. Y'all drop y'all NFL teams down below. So that's just going to be it, basically. Taking a look at that camera protection. As you can see right here, the camera is protected. Very little lip, not that big of a deal, but of course it's not resting on that camera. Let's look at that lay on the table protection. Of course, I am rocking the tempered glass screen protector, and going forward in my videos, any screen protector that I am rocking, I will link it down below so you can go out there and check it out. It does have a little lip that goes all the way around it, just enough to raise it off that lip so you're not touching it on the iPhone screen. So that's good enough when it comes to the lip protection. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at how this thing fits on the phone, because one thing about the SolidSuit, as it's always been a very tight fit and nothing has changed, even though I'm not the biggest fan of this new design SolidSuit, the fit is still tight as hell. So let's go ahead and start off with the bottom. And then you see the bottom area, you're barely going to get any give, if any. Very tight. Coming along the sides, extremely tight, barely even pulling off. Even by the buttons, very, very tight fit. Coming along that top side, everything fits insanely tight. So that is what I love to see when it comes to that SolidSuit. Even when you're talking about snapping it on, all the snaps, very confident all the way around. You're not going to bother it, man. The fit and the snap on this is A1. I cannot complain nowhere when it comes to the fit of the SolidSuit. It's always been A1 and it continues to be A1. Now, how does this phone feel in your hand? Now, one thing about the SolidSuit, all of my case people out there, we have a little nickname for it. We call it the slippery suit, because one thing about this case has always been good, but the case always has been hella slippery and the characteristics still remain the same. You don't really get no grip. This is going to be a very smooth type of rubber feel. Not the most grippy. Can you tolerate it? Sure, because I have dealt with slipperier cases. I can tolerate it, but it does leave you wanting maybe a little bit more grip. When you're talking about bulking it up, it does add a little bit of bulk to it. Not the slimmest, you know, it kind of adds you a little bit more bulk. Kind of feels like around the, I don't know, maybe a little bit more bulkier than like the Kadabe sheath. Definitely not as thin as the Apple silicone. So you definitely can feel it when this case is on your phone. Now, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the MagSafe, because I told you guys, this MagSafe is one of the strongest magnets that I've personally seen on a phone. And this phone right here, I mean, I can turn around. I don't have to worry about it. You guys know how I'm usually cautious of it damaging my desk. I almost... Woohoo! But look, even that aside, this magnet is very strong when it comes to the SolidSuit. I mean, we're talking about picking this thing up without any issues. Very confident, very strong magnet. And that's one thing I always said about Rhinoshield, man. When they came out with their magnet, they made the magnet strong as hell. And I'm here for it, all right? Make all of your magnets strong. Now, let's just go ahead and test different things out. Now, you don't even got to worry nowhere near about a wallet or anything like that. This bad boy here is not coming off whatsoever. It is up there very good, in and out your pockets. You got to get that bad boy off. Let's go ahead and put the Anchor battery pack up there. And do we have to do the shape test? It ain't coming off, all right? It is not coming off. These magnets are legit when it comes to that SolidSuit, man. Almost broke a damn sweat shaking that MagSafe battery pack. So the magnet is super strong. The fit is A1. Buttons A1. The customization when it comes to the buttons, when it comes to the camera ring, even when it comes to the color of the case that you want. So T, what is your beef with the SolidSuit? And here is my thing. I'm going to talk to Rhinoshield. I'm always talking to my audience, but Rhinoshield, if you're watching this video, I'm going to talk to you as well. The reason why I used to love the SolidSuit is because you check all of the boxes. This new design, I'm just not a big fan of this new design. You had a case when it comes to the older SolidSuits, maybe the iPhone 13 version. Y'all guys know what I'm talking about. The ones that you almost broke your damn finger trying to get the case off. That case was just about perfect, except it was missing MagSafe. There was no reason to change that case design. If you bring that case design back that you had for the older SolidSuits, throw MagSafe in that bad boy, give us all the colors, options, and customizations, and at the same time, I just lost my damn train of thought. at the same time add just a little bit of grip on the side of the SolidSuit, that case can skyrocket and be just about one of the best cases on the market. But as this case sits right here, it still is a very good case. You get a very tight fit. It really checks all of the boxes when it comes to a case. So let me go ahead and slap the other colors up there real quick so you can see what they look like, and then you can kind of just guess on what the other colors, what the other 13, 14 colors that's out there. So let's slap them on. This is going to be the neon orange. Now, one thing about the bright colors, you may see that MagSafe on the inside of it. That is a little something to be thinking about, but this is going to be the neon orange color. I don't have another bright color, so I don't know if that is the issue that goes along with all of them, but yeah, this is going to be a neon orange. Looks really good, and like I stated, man, you can swap these buttons out. So you can put these neon buttons on a black case, or you can put them on this blue case and really give you that look that you desire. Neon orange. Of course, you got your plain OG black. If you want to keep things very clean, you can do that as well with the plain Jane black. And last but not least, we have the carbon version, which was one of my favorite versions of the old SolidSuit cases. This one they sent me doesn't have MagSafe, but I'm feeling this. Just give me this with the old design with a little bit of grippers on strong MagSafe. Rhinoshield, listen to me, man. I know what the customers out there want. Also, if you're an OG Rhinoshield fan, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about their new design compared to their old design. So that's going to be it, man. Rhinoshield SolidSuit for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Hit the links down below. I believe I got a discount code. I haven't done a Rhinoshield video in a long time, but if I got a discount code, it will be linked down below for Rhinoshield and the actual Amazon link. So go out there and get yourself one. Later.